And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
It is 6:42 on this Thursday morning, and we've been tracking changes all night long in the tropics with Tropical Storm Harvey now situated in the Gulf. It is going to bring some changes to the forecast. But as you step outside right now, really not much going on. Your typical summer morning starting out the day with traffic starting to pick up a little bit out there on the interstate I-2 east and westbound, but a few clouds off in the distance. Beautiful sunrise out there, 75 degrees. Calm wind, so it is a bit sticky out there, and it's going to feel pretty hot again this afternoon. No big changes in the forecast immediately, but tonight, that's when we start to see the impacts from Harvey a little bit more. For today, we're calling for a few scattered showers or thunderstorms, mainly along the sea breeze front. Temperatures will rise from the upper 70s this morning to the low 90s by midday. Second half of the day will be spent mainly in the mid to upper 90s. So yeah, it's another hot day. Only about 40% of the valley will get the rain, but make sure that the kids have an umbrella with them today. Looking at the forecast, however, you see that as we go from Thursday today into tomorrow, you'll notice the rain chances rise, and that's because we're going to see those bands of moisture moving in from Tropical Storm Harvey. Let's take a look at this particular system here with the water vapor imagery. This shows us all the moisture associated with this system in the blue. Now notice, we don't have a lot of moisture right now, so that's why we're only going to call for that isolated to scattered shower chance. But with this system making its way closer to the Texas coast, we're going to see a lot more moisture building up in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and with those bands of rain moving in, that's when we can expect some heavy rain potential. Let's look at the forecast track before we get to the rain, and you'll notice that Tropical Storm Harvey situated in the Gulf around your coordinates 23.2 north to 92.8 if you're west, if you're tracking it with our tracking map that you can get from Whataburger. Winds are at 45 miles per hour, moving north at 10 miles per hour. The forecast track does keep it offshore by tomorrow morning at 1 o'clock in the morning, but the winds go up a little bit. So we are expecting it to strengthen, but it will be about 100 miles or so offshore. Right now it's 350 miles due east-southeast from us. Okay, now watch this particular track. It does keep direct landfall to the north, but notice the cone of uncertainty. It does encompass portions of coastal Willacy and coastal Cameron County. So with that being said, even effects outside this cone will be felt, and we are expecting the storm to gradually go up to Category 1 status before it makes landfall near Corpus Christi. However, because it does include the cone of uncertainty down here in the valley, it's something that we're going to be watching over the next 24 hours for any type of changes that could occur. Now you'll notice after that the forecast track kind of keeps it meandering around South Texas, definitely going to lay down a lot of rain. So we do have some watches and warnings to tell you about before I get into the rain forecast. Willacy and Cameron County under a tropical storm warning, Kennedy County under a hurricane warning, and we have hurricane watches for our coastal waters this morning. The winds definitely going to pick up as well, and you'll see it really happen early tomorrow morning. South Padre Island feeling the effects first, and then the lower valley will continue, and you'll see that they pick up between 30, 50, even up to that deep purple color indicating above 50-mile-per-hour wind speeds are expected right along the coastline. Inland areas will still have elevated wind speeds between 30 and up to 45 miles per hour. As far as the rain is concerned, not a whole lot for today, just the spotty stuff that we've been seeing the past couple of days. But as we head into the Friday, that's when we really start to see the bands of rain start to move in early Friday morning, anytime after 1 o'clock, and then it becomes a little bit more consistent with those heavy downpours of rain really impacting your morning commute a lot, especially in the lower valley. Anywhere between 2 to 4 up to 6 inches of rain is possible for the mid to lower valley. The farther inland you are, the less rainfall accumulations you'll have, but still enough to cause some flooding on those streets. 95 to 88 for tomorrow, so the cloud cover and the rain will keep temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s through Saturday. Depending on what this system does, we could be clearing this out early next week, and the temperatures could be a little bit warmer, but for now I'm going to keep the cloud cover and the rain around, with temperatures staying right around 95 and 96 with gradual clearing by the middle of the work week. Overnight lows will stay in the upper 70s for the next 7 nights. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.